Hey everyone, here with another VR butter churning simulator devlog, where I am making the churniest of butters possible for everyone. It's supposed to be a meme, so chill out. But yeah, I wanted to show some progress. Basically, what I've gotten is a somewhat functioning butter churner. So one of the big things I found out was figuring out how to make it just go up and down with a configurable joint. You can see that here. And then another thing I am starting is like the point system, or even the system for the underlying system that will decide points. And right now that includes basically bottom and top colliders. If you see these boxes, and then when the churn goes up into a box and then down, having like a combo point system somehow, something like that, to kind of figure out points. I don't know if it's going to be like a Guitar Hero where you do it to music, or if it's just going to be like, just doing this a certain amount of times and then you win or whatever, or some sort of pattern. But I've started with that, pretty happy with it. But yeah, let me show you real quick kind of some progress I've made. And yeah, I'm going to press play. And then I'm also going to, after it loads real quick, I'm going to double click into it so you can get a full screen effect here. Alrighty. So again, we've got our hands. I don't know if I showed, I'm pretty sure I showed last video the fire, really pretty fire. So this time what we have is the butter churner. And so what you can see is when I click it, it goes only up and down. It does not go outside of the churner, which is what was happening before. Awesome. One thing I would like to do is when I click it, you hear the click. When I click it, I would like the hand to be attached like this, but we'll get there. And then also, I started, again, like I said, the point system. So when I go like this, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'll show you in a second, but they're in the console, but it'll say 1 2 1 2 1 2, and I'm going to use that as the basis for figuring out some sort of pattern that will give points to the player, for some sort of point system. I haven't really started mapping out the point system, but progress. Also, something I want to do is have it like I want to get the two-hand XR interactor in there. Haven't really looked into what that looks like, but I assume it won't be too hard. Well, I'm saying that, but and then yeah, we have the main characters here, and I'm thinking again the story is going to be you're churning butter and you're going to make the wife jealous because the husband is going to take notice, and the wife is going to give you harder and harder tasks to finish, otherwise she's going to kill you. So plain and simple. But what I was talking about with the numbers here, you could see how it goes 2 1 or 1 2 1 2. So basically I have when I click into my churner, yeah, you can see here I have a top collider. So when before I even go to that, on my stick I have a churn point. It's a super small box collider right here, and basically when this point goes into the top box collider or the bottom, it will let the point system know. And I've got basically a churn order, so that will change to 1 or 2 1 or 2, and I'm going to figure out a way to ensure that you have to go up and down to get your points. So yeah, that's kind of the basis. I haven't really done anything too crazy yet, but that's the progress I've made. I'm pretty happy. Again, the biggest thing I was happy with is figuring out how to get this going up and down. And let me show you real quick what that would look like if I didn't have the configurable joint. I wonder if I can just remove it, We'll just say okay. And then let me go in one more time. Give me a second. We're going to go in there. And before it would just kind of, you'd pick it up and then it would, see, look at that. It would just kind of go all over. So without the joint, the custom joint thing, it does this. And it doesn't, like, how are you supposed to program that? So that's what the configurable joint does. Yeah, so it makes sure it goes up and down. But yeah, pretty proud of this. Again, if this is interesting to you, check out my Patreon. I'm going to let my patrons decide the names for these characters, so you get to pick. And then also, depending on the level of patronage, I'll give you the source code. And then also, patrons vote for the next random mini game that I'll be making, because I'm going to be making lots of mini games. I'm not making anything big right now. I'm still learning. So patrons get to decide that. And yeah, I thought it would be pretty fun. Anyways, check out this stuff. The links in below. I would greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. And I don't know, if you want to go above and beyond, comment something just stupid. Just say the stupidest thing you could possibly think. But yeah, I appreciate your time. Talk later.